My name is Daphne Alston. I'm a mother of a murdered son. Today I decided that I wanted to come out and show young people what the cost of homicide is and violence in your community and how much it really costs. And it's not being paid for by you, the person that decided to shoot someone or take someone else's life. I wanted to come down here to shock trauma because this is where most people come, if they make it. They've come down here by plane, by helicopter or by ambulance down here to shock trauma to possibly have their life saved. There's a cost to that. Millions of dollars go into funding so that they can bring the person that you hurt or killed down here to this facility to save their life. A dollar that you, at your age, if you're young, has never paid a dollar into this fund. But yet, your behavior is taking so much money away from your communities, your rec centers, your schools and all, because the state has to put this money into this fund to make sure that they can save the lives that you have tried to take or that you did take today. So this message is very clear. The price of homicide and violence is a large price that you cannot pay, nor can your parents pay. Be wise and think before you make that decision. So I've told you about the price of homicide and violence, what it costs. Now I'm going to tell you about the price it costs your family members, your community, and your friends who have to now, if they don't have insurance policies, have to come get some money together to give you a decent burial or a decent memorial. Costs thousands of dollars. Funeral home directors got to pay for limousine services. You got to pay to open the ground up in the cemetery, to close the cemetery. You have to pay for repairs. You have to pay for flowers. And of course, this is no money that you have. This is the burden that you have left on families who you decided to take their loved one. This is another price that you can't pay. But this is a place that you will visit. You always seem to make it to the funeral of the person whose life you took. Remember, someone knows who you are, and they always know who you are. You may not have been caught, but you are caught up in a price that you can never pay back. So the community still starves from your behavior. Just when we leave here today from the viewing or the funeral, we still have to go back to our homes. And we have to live a life that's no longer normal. We have to live a life that without our loved one, because you chose to make a bad decision. And if you get caught, then you have to learn to live with the bad life that you have put on your mom, dad, or your family members. You also have put them in jeopardy because you're the most sought after person right now that someone's looking for. So what we're saying at this point is you're costing a lot of lives and a lot of money that you didn't make life, and you certainly can't pay to have life taken away. And we're asking you right now, this is the final place for us moms and these families. Don't let this be the final place where your mom has to lay you to rest. So we've left shock trauma. Our loved one didn't live. We've already had the funeral. Now we're at the final resting place. A place where our loved one or yourself is going to lie. All dreams are gone. All desires for your life or their life. Everything that God had for them. Perhaps it's going to be the next president, the next mayor, the next city councilman, the next teacher, the next person that was going to get us out of this. Laid to rest. And there's nothing time could do. And there's nothing money could do. We can't sell the Gucci belts, the Gucci shoes. We can't get the fine clothes back we laid them in, the jewelry. We can't get anything back. There's no more price to pay. Is this where you want to have your final resting place? I don't think so. So why do you think the other parents, like myself, want to have their children's final resting place? My dream for my child is gone as well. My desires for him or whatever I wanted him to become in life is now gone. The casket is closed and the grave has been set. So on my journey and the other parents' journey, this will be my new place to come visit my child. Well, they don't talk back. We just sit there and stir and cry and think about all the memories and why someone so heartless, so uncaring would take our loved one's life and leave this with us. I have to ask the question, what did I do? What did the other mothers or fathers or family members do to deserve this? So they're gone. You left me with that pain to bear. I didn't do anything wrong to you. I didn't make you not like me. I wasn't involved in your pain. You chose to not deal with your pain and inflict it on our loved ones. So this is where I now hang out at. This is where my son's birthday parties would be. This is where all the celebration of his life will be. This is my new hangout. No more proms, no more weddings, no more family vacations, no more birth of children. Some of these young women didn't even have children. This is now their resting place. This is what the price of violence and homicides cost, not just money. You have hurt people's heart, a heart that would never repair, a heart that a life was taken too soon by someone who didn't care or who didn't think enough of themselves to take a deep breath from whatever situation you find yourself in. Take a deep breath and make a right decision at that time. It will be a life-changing event for yourself and for your family. This has got to stop, or this will be your final resting place. Please go in peace.